here with Corin Nemec. You've been in so many things. I've spotted you even in like Smallville. I was
Yes.
a big fan.
Michael Rosenberg.
Was that fun?
Oh, it was very fun. Is it Rosenberg or Rosenball?
Oh, Rosenbaum? Rosenberg. Oh, I don't know.
Well, don't watch this, Michael. If you're out there, ignore this.
So you go to quite a few conventions. How do you find them in general?
Well, generally speaking, I go down to the hotel lobby and somebody drives me there, so I don't have to actually go find them. No, I like them a lot. I enjoy I think it's like being able to have a one-on-one experience, kind of, you know? Because, well, if you're doing a panel, it's not really one-on-one. It's like one on 100 or 1,000 or however many people are out there. Actually, I did a panel once. There was 6 people in the audience. It was hilarious. Thanks, William Shatner.
Have you had any weird experiences with fans at conventions?
Nothing that would be. I mean, it's always weird here. That's what's so fun about it. You know what I mean? But I had one guy want to show me the new gun he got. But I was over in the UK, so I was like, the likelihood of it being a real gun is probably pretty slim. But I was a bit nervous about it because he was a little odd anyway. And I kind of did do the whole, I'd love to say security.
What made you decide to pursue acting?
The movie Goonies. You know, my dad was an art director on Goonies, and sorry I lost my voice yesterday with all the, anyway.
It sounds cool.
Thank you. Just for you. So when I saw the movie Goonies, my dad had told me it was going to be an amazing film. And those, Sean Astin, he's a pal of mine, he's a good guy, and they're all about only about a year and a half older than me or so. So when the movie came out, I was like the exact age of all of the actors in it, but it just like hit a spot, like, because my dad is in the industry anyway, and I knew I was going to be an artist. My mom was an artist; she's a graphic designer in the music and theater business for years. So I knew that I was going to be in the arts industry somehow, or I was going to be in the army. One of the two. Those were my only 2 options: that or jail, and jail was not an option. So. I ended up becoming an actor.
Good choice. Great decision. How did you end up getting the role of Jonas Quinn on Stargate SG-1?
Oddly enough, I was at MGM, their corporate offices in Los Angeles, and I was auditioning for something totally different. And I was out in a quad area, like going over my audition lines for this other audition, and the casting directors for Stargate passed by, and they knew me from having auditioned for other stuff. I'd never auditioned for Stargate before, but they knew me, and they were like, "Oh, hey, Corin, how you doing?" And we're like chatting. Halfway through the conversation, they started going, they're talking to each other like Stargate, Stargate. And I was like, I keep hearing Stargate. I was like, this sounds good to me. And they're like, hey, have you ever been interested in, like, you know, being a part of Stargate or whatever? And I was like, yeah. You know, and oddly enough, I didn't have to audition for it. You know, like it all worked out well, and I sent them my audition material, like, you know, stuff that I'd done in other shows and everything, and they approved me for it, and I was just like, wow, this is like the easiest, coolest job I've ever gotten in my life.
Were you into the sci-fi genre at all beforehand?
Oh, totally. I mean, I saw Star Wars when it came out in movie theaters. You know, I mean, when I was with my mom and my sister when I think it was mid '70s, late '70s or whatever when it came out. And I remember being in like the line around the block to go see the movie, you know, and it blew my mind because the sci-fi that I had seen up to that point, in terms of the technology, you know, had not advanced like what they were doing in Star Wars. Star Wars blew the lid off of the film business because of how well it's not CGI anymore, but how the special effects and stuff were done, you know, and it changed my life, really.
Are you excited for Star Wars: The Force Awakens?
You know, so long as they don't bring Jar Jar Binks back, I'm all good.